welcome to the Casual Gamer MT channel, and I'm just here to show you my personal bow build. This is not to say that it's the strongest or best or by any means better than what's out there. It's just my version of the bow and why I like it personally. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Where should I show you this? Well, not a big deal. Doesn't really matter where we go. Okay. So to begin with, I will show you exactly what I have equipped. Alright, we have the Insurgent's bow, which is the Devil Joe. It's not even at the it's not even the ultimate one, the highest one, which is the level 7. I'm still working on getting the Devil Joe gem. But I have the Xenojiva headgear, Nergigante Male Alpha, Nergigante Van Braces Alpha, Xenojiva Spine Beta, Xenojiva Spurs Beta, Penetration Charm, obviously the mantles and the boosters that use to your own discretion. But over to the Insurgent bow. The reason why I like it is because it does have a high attack power, base damage, not including the element. Not that element plays a big role here, but the damage does. The downfall to this is the -25 affinity. But what's good about this bow is the high level of Elder Seal, which is great when you're fighting against, obviously, Elder Dragons, Tempered Elder Dragons. You know, over a certain HR level, I think you should be focusing on fighting not only Elder Dragons, but that's probably your main focus, because you want to get Face Stones and all those augmentation upgrades. So, yeah, that's why I use it. Okay, let's go to our skills. So I only have 3 pieces of the Xenojiva gear, which gives me the razor sharp spare shoot ability or skill. And what this does is it gives you a chance not to expend any of the coating or ammo, but in this case it's a bow, so coating on your bow, which is great. Okay. Blight resistance, I actually have blight resistance level 3, so it nullifies all elemental blights. Personally, I love it. I think it goes really well with a range user. Again, you will not get poisoned, you will not get paralyzed, you will not get thunder blight, dragon blight, burned, any of those at all, which I think it proves to be advantageous when you're fighting. Agitator level 3, while active, grants attack plus 12 and increases affinity by 9. So what this is doing, what I'm trying to achieve here is minimizing or lowering the negative affinity percentage on my bow. So by adding that 9, I'm reducing my affinity debuff to I believe 16%, right? Stamina surge, stamina recovery speed plus 10, actual level 2, so it's plus 20. It's great, obviously, using this in a combination of a dash extract, or I believe it's called the dash extract. I do a lot of slide and shoot. If bow users know what I'm talking about, then I shouldn't have to go further into explaining this. That on top of the Dragon Piercer. Okay. Flinch free, prevents standard knockbacks. Tripping is reduced to a knockback instead. Really works well when you are trying to prevent getting stumbled. You know how sometimes you get comboed because you're still trying to get up on your feet, and then you get attacked by a dragon, taking crit damage in the process. Iron Skin, this activates, reduces the duration of defense down by 30%. This is when you, for example, if you get hit several times, you get knocked out, and you have the little star symbol on your on your bar on the top left corner. That means that you're startled or whatever, knocked out. If you get hit during this time, you will take critical damage. So this reduces it by 30%, which I think it's advantageous. Attack boost. This is just a decoration that I had on my on one of my gear pieces. I believe it's my bow, which I plan to change. So ignore that. Piercing shot. I just recently switched my my penetration charm from, my defense charm to my penetration charm. The reason why is because, as you can read, it increases the power of piercing ammo and dragon piercer. So in this case, when you charge up your attack, dragon piercer for the bow, makes sense. Peak performance increases attack when your health is full, while active grants attack +5. Again, it's just another perk that, why not have it? As a range user, you should be at full health all the time if you're careful. You know how you play, how you move, how you plan your attacks, how you strategize. Resuscitate improves evasion and reduces stamina depletion when afflicted with abnormal status effects. While active, it greatly improves evasion and vulnerability time and reduces stamina depletion. This is just another perk that I have. I believe it comes with my my Xenogear spurs. So again, nothing that I manually put in there myself. It just kind of comes with the gear. Special ammo boost. This combined with the piercing shot, it increases the power of Bogan special ammo and dragon piercer, in this case by 10%. So it's an additional 10% damage that I'm doing every time I use dragon piercer. I tell you guys, if I charge up 3 times, when you do the power slide, 1, 2, 3, and then you go straight to your dragon piercer, the special ammo boost combined with the piercing shot, man, and using the power coating, I'm getting between 65 to 80 damage per hit, which I think it's overall not bad. It's pretty good. Again, this is just my build. I'm not saying that it's better than anything else. It's just what I'm using, and I've loved it. It's worth a lot. Okay, so before I do that, finish up. Hunger resistance extends the time until your stamina cap increases by 30%. Not bad. It's always good to be able to not have to eat constantly, especially if you're playing solo, if you're hunting solo, especially an Elder or Temper Dragon, or if you just happen to be in a group that the fight is just dragging on. This will help you to not have to stop what you're doing just so you can eat. So it's just an additional perk. Divine Blessing has a predetermined chance of reducing the damage you take. So while active, reduces damage taken by 15%. Divine Blessing, if you guys are familiar with the Hunting Horn, some of the Hunting Horns have an ability or note that can cast Divine Blessing. This works similar to it. It just helps overall to have better defense. Reduce damage by 50% might not seem like a lot, but depending on how much health you have left, it could mean the difference between you fainting or not. So, always a plus. What else do I need to show you here? 5 or 16 agitator stamina. I mean, everything's right there, pretty much self-explanatory. And again, my bow, it's still the level 6, so I'm still working on getting the Devil Joe gem so I can even improve it further. And I'm telling you, not a bad build at all. Oh, I think I might have forgotten to show you guys one thing. If I may miss, where is it? Actually, I think I did. Okay. Well, I did show you the agitator. Just double check before I close up the video. Yeah, no, this is pretty much it. This agitator, obviously when monsters become enraged, that's when it activates. So this combined with both the piercing shot and special ammo boost will somewhat negate the debuff on the affinity by 25%, negative 25%. It really does help. So if you notice, when you have negative affinity and you shoot, if you see I believe it looks like a blue arrow pointing down, or maybe a blue star, that means that those shots are being affected by the negative affinity. And obviously, if you have positive affinity, you will see the critical hit being marked by a yellow star on top of the number. You will see that with this bow. So you're not going to always do negative shot. This is just a percentage of negative affinity. But agitator combined with special ammo boost and piercing shot, you will do a lot of damage, enough damage. And again, not the highest DPS, but combined with resuscitate, combined with divine blessing, combined with blight resistance level 3, which nullifies all elemental blights, and stamina surge. It's a pretty good combination. I normally like to roll with the vitality mantle and the health booster. It's just additional healing buffs during a fight, especially when you're fighting tempered monsters. I don't know if you fought the tempered devil, Joe, but that is a tough fight to get into. But anyways, I think I probably dragged this on a little too long. That will be all. I did unlock, hold on, defense 461. I did augment my my armor, so I was able to bring up the level to 80. Actually, not 80. It says right there, level 11. Sorry. Except Energy got the Vampires. I need to work on this one. So level 11, which I believe was lowered to level 7 or level 8 without the augmentation. So you get an extra boost to defense, and hence why I changed my defense charm to the penetration charm, just to do more damage. And that is pretty much it, guys. Again, thank you for joining the Casual Gamer MT channel, and I do plan to make more bow builds and more hunting horn builds, which are two of my favorite ones. All right, take care, guys.